forgot in particular, but they took Antiochus hostage because he was like the next man up as far as the ruler in that land. So they took him hostage, okay? And they held him for ransom so they could keep that tribute going, okay? Because if you read into the story, Antiochus kind of talked his way out of that situation. You know, why would you hold somebody hostage when you could talk your way out? No, he just basically said, look, man, if you let me go, I'll be a puppet, basically. I'll be your inside man. And you could I'll go get old boy for you, the dude that's giving you problems. I'll give you him on a silver platter, man. You know?
In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen.
Yeah, so basically while this was going on, our people, okay, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, seen the so-called white man running things, they said, oh man, I want a piece of that pie. Let me go and make a covenant with them. What's that covenant? You take on their laws. Whenever they say a law is passed, you with it. You rolling with the program. You need this degree to become this. Okay? You need that degree to become that. That's how you get money. Okay, you seen this big time. That's why people think big time is money at this point. Okay? That's why people are in the mind state at this point. That's why they don't acknowledge the so-called white man as being the devil. Because he's ruling right now, and our people are making league with him, man. The wicked of our people. The same thing is going on in this very time. Okay? Yeah, you go ahead and get that precept.
Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Yeah, that's right. And that shows you, goes back to Adam and Eve, when they realized they were naked because they took a different covering. Okay? I seen somebody say something like, we were supposed to be originally naked like Adam and Eve. No, we wasn't, man. Adam and Eve wasn't naked, man. Being naked means they just left the covering of the Most High and started acting like another nation. That's all that meant, okay? And the fig leaves is a representation of other nations, man. Putting on their garments, using, taking on their lifestyle, becoming Gentiles, okay? That's what that meant, okay? Go ahead. Let's get to that.
It says, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us, for since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
So basically, that's why they said, oh, don't talk about master like that, because, or they always kissing the so-called white man's ass, because if you go against them, you're gonna suffer in this world, man. Okay, you can't ball out, man. Okay, just like Muhammad Ali passed away, right? They always bring up the things he done. You seen when he went against the so-called white man, what they did to him, man. Okay? They tried to destroy him, man. Okay? And that's why these athletes now don't buck up against the so-called white man. Okay? They always keep it PG-13. Okay? And then when they do, they get destroyed. Your Cat Williams, your Dave Chappelle's, Allen Iverson. Okay? Here it is, Allen Iverson balling out of control, went to the Nuggets and was balling out of control, and they had him coming off the bench. Man, that stuff was set up like that, man. It wasn't like Allen Iverson was garbage. Okay? Because at the end of the day, they control who win the championships and all that. Okay, it's nothing but bread and circuses. They might just let them just ball out. But if they want a certain team to win, they're gonna set it up like that, man. Okay?
So this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen.
Yeah, that's some degrees. Okay? You wanna do dookie braids on everybody, knowing that you ain't supposed to be doing braiding up and doing hair like that, or you want to be a barber, or you want to be what?
Rib shack.
Yeah. Big Dave's Rib Shack, you know, pork chop, catfish corner. You know what I'm saying? You come up with you get in league with the so-called white man, and then you make these bars all for a little money, man. Okay? Our people don't have any integrity toward our culture. That's why we in the position that we're in. But that's all set up spiritually, man. And the only people that do have the culture are at the bottom. Okay? Why are we at the bottom? Because the Most High wanted to be like that, so only the right people would listen. Our people gonna walk by and say, look, these little niggas, these bummy ass niggas, blah, 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 blah. I got this and that. That's how the Most High want it. Only the true intellect, when you hear truth, you're gonna stop and like, man, he's speaking that real. Okay, right? But our people, the bulk of our people want to hear how you can become rich. They want us to be on a nice little podium with a Titatron in the back, you know, coming out like a Stone Cold, you know, and giving a sermon, man. Having a bunch of deacons all lined up around. Your General Yohana type of setup. That's how they want it. That's how they like it. Okay? That's when they become believers. And that's the same thing. It goes back to wisdom of Solomon, is that they need something tangible. They need to see tangible power. The true power is in the word of the Most High, man. That's the true power. But then it's gonna, what's beautiful is that this spiritual power, this non-tangible power, is gonna actually be, put up in us, and we're gonna be able to execute it physically. Okay, and the power that you thought that was physical and had is gonna diminish to nothing, because that's what it really is, nothing. Money ain't nothing. These laws ain't nothing. Okay, the so-called white man's do's and don'ts is nothing, man. Okay, and that's gonna come into a reality. Just like it said in 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, it said the same as the beginning, the end shall be made plain. Okay, it's gonna be plain that the so-called white man ain't shit, man. It's gonna be very plain. You ain't gonna have to guess it. You ain't have to imagine it. You have to look at it at an angle. You gonna know this dude ain't shit, man. You know, you'll see a chariot just deep fry a whole building, man. You know, you're gonna see a whole fucking F-2 bomber fly toward the chariot, man, and it disappear and go through it, and then it's next thing you know, it's over, it's right over it, and deep fry it, man, or just go slice right through it, man. A nuke hit it, and it just stand there and eat all that nuke, man. You'll be like, man, the fucking white man ain't shit, man. He ain't got nothing on the Lord. And then all of a sudden, y'all gonna want, just like the dick riders that you are, you're gonna try to hop on the bandwagon, man. But then that's why the Most High said, you better be working, least he come like a thief in the night. Those that he finds so doing, man. You know, basically you need to be doing what you're supposed to do before the Lord comes. Okay? Go ahead.
First Maccabees 1:14. Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem.
Yeah, now basically they sold out. They got their degrees. Now they building places to train people. You know, it's like, you know, you got the catfish corner. You got big time with it. Now you got a training facility there, training Jake in the land of Israel how to fillet catfish. You know, where to catch them at, how to bait them, how to have a what you call that, catfish farm. You know, showing them how to do that. That's a whole different level of wickedness, man. Go ahead.
Then they get that experience, and then they can go and, you know,
and spread the love.
Spread the franchise.
Yeah, spread the franchise, man. For them, it's spreading the love. You know?
14, whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the customs of the heathen.
That's right.
And made themselves uncircumcised and forsook the holy covenant.
Yeah, they made themselves uncircumcised and forsook the holy covenant, man. They just, that's where that whole, that shows you. So you making moves.
Vin Diesel. He said that nigga gonna be making moves.
Yeah, we better get better.
I got you,
I try to hold it in. I didn't want to disrespect her like the women and shit. What's up, Vin Diesel? Nobody's busting out laughing at.
He feel play, he gotta go cuss her out. First Maccabees 1 and 14. 15. And made themselves uncircumcised and forsook the holy covenant, and joined themselves to the heathen and were sold to do mischief. Now when the kingdom was established before Antiochus, he thought to reign over Egypt, that he might have the dominion